Hello guys, it's Aaron again. So the E3 has now been broadcast in their YouTube channel. So it's a very quick rundown from the video out there. So let's have a look in their announcements and also the updates and also some special events for the end of June and also for the month of July and then also for the August, and then I think it's also for some September. So first things first is give you the collaboration by September of the Dragon Quest Monsters second collaboration. It's on September, and also again by next week or June 22nd of the month there will be a Just Cause 3, which gives another collaboration for Just Cause 3, and also for the second Dragon Quest collaboration and the Just Cause 3 collaboration. there is a there will be availability of a special event or special um equip or special things for those collaborations. So I will tell you that in the late of this video. So next would be the strengthen your weapons. What does it mean? So in this case there will be just like a raid event, but it's like Coliseum, if you're imagining it, for the energy of on how you fight those monsters. So there's a 10 orbs that you can have, or it will replenish just like the raid orbs with every 1 hour, or I think 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So there will be 10 orbs, and then each stage there will be 10 stages in which you can get every abilities. You can have a plus 79 attack, plus spirit attack, magic, and defense for that matter. There will be also a MP regen. There will be a limit per crystals per turn. There will be a percentage for HP. So there is a lot of things that could could do on your weapons. So especially those weapons who don't have any abilities. So before, if you have an enhancer, so or for example there is an equipment which gives you 5% MP or 5% attack. So in that case you can have at least 3 abilities on each of your weapons. In this case, for example, the enhancer, if the enhancer already has a 10% MP, HP and MP, you can change those. You can add 2 more abilities of those. So for each weapon there will be a 3 maximum added abilities on their part. So on how you do that, so first thing is you have to go to that dungeon, and after you defeated those monsters, there will be a random 3 selection of abilities that you can have. So it will be very very random abilities or status that will be imbued in your weapon, and so you can choose one of those 3. And then for example, you already have 3 abilities that you have on your weapon, but you want another ability for that matter. So you can just fight again in that dungeon, and then if you have a better status that you get from after the fight, you can just choose another ability from your that is imbued on your weapon, and then you can just erase it and then replace it for the another weapon. So what if I lost on during the battle? So if you lose during your battle, your weapon or the imbued weapons on your or the imbued status on your weapons will vanish, and then you have to do it again until you finish boss. But that is only if you're fighting during your fight on the monsters. But if you finished a fight and then you already have three status on your weapons, you can just go back and it will be saved on your on that weapon. So what if I already done or enhanced the weapon and then I already back, so I already saved three status on my weapon. You can all again use that weapon and then go back to the dungeon and fight again those monsters. So again, whenever you're successfully fighting a monsters on that dungeon, I think it's Ruggles dungeon. So every time you finish a a fight, it will be much more stronger and much more harder fights after that fight. So I think the hardest will be the at least level 8 or level it will starts at level 8 dungeon. So for the 7 below dungeons, it will be much easier. Well, these are only for those who are just a beginner fighting or fighters or beginner players out there. So we're looking for that. So if you have any more questions for these strengthen your weapons, just comment down and I will try my best on how to explain it much more in details. So next would be our second year anniversary ticket campaign. So for this campaign, it will start on the June of 27th of June for this month. So if you spend a 5,000 lapis, you will have a guaranteed 3-star ticket for July, and then if you already spend a 50,000 lapis, you will get a 4-star plus guaranteed if you already spend 50,000 lapis. So it is also get for the free lapis included, which you can get from the story events and then some daily login bonuses. So those who are spending much more lapis like 50,000 lapis is have a advantage for this, but for those who are players who don't have any that much of a lapis, well, if you're planning on pulling like Nicole for this month, which is will be coming by Friday, I think it will take for 2 weeks for CG Nicole to go out in the summoning pool. So you can just wait for that when you're pulling for your Nicole, and then at least you can have another second year anniversary ticket, or you will be eligible for that. So, and also for those who are the whales or the dolphins out there who can just spend that much 50,000 lapis. So and also Hiroki said that it's like they're giving back in the community. So that's it, guys. Next, let's see the other announcements. Next would be there will be a selection for August, in which in this case there is a selection, which is the first is the Enchanted Maze, which is a Trasmuggle version, and then for 1 month it will be available, and then you just have to choose for these four selections. So there will be a daily free summon and Rainbow Crystal for 1 month, so that's 30 days summons, and then there will be a for the daily free summon there is a 5% chance rainbow crystal rate. So next would be a 1 week chance of getting 5 times more XP when using plus Cactuar Dunes unlock. So there will be a 5 times experience, and then there's also a 1 month 1000 lapis added to a weekly reward of expedition. So it will the voting will start in late in June, so that would be I think 27 or 28 in June, and then it will end around mid of July. So what my What I think would be the most good thing for this, it will be the 1000 lapis added to a weekly reward for expedition. But of course, there are some people who don't have any time to get or finish the expeditions a lot because you're just busy or anything by that. But if you're having a at least a 1000 lapis is a good thing for that. And also, I think there will be a good thing for the daily free summon because for the chance of getting 5 times more XP when using and also Cactuar Dunes, they also have that for the second year anniversary. So let's see. Next would be the special login rewards. So first things first, for June daily rewards, they will change the 30th daily rewards or there is a for the June daily rewards there will be they change it from a 10 plus 1 ticket. They already added a 5,000 5 star 30% guaranteed, a 30% chance to have a 5-star crystal in your summon ticket. So that's it. So next would be for the July daily rewards. So for the July daily rewards, there is a another 30% chance to get a 5-star unit ticket, and then also you have a premium 10 plus 1 ticket, which gives you a guaranteed a 5-star one 5-star unit guaranteed version. So next would be the second year anniversary countdown rewards, which starts in the ngayon for June 15th of June. So it will I think that would be a 5-star or 5-star guaranteed summon ticket. And I think it will be a month or a few days. And also they said that during the countdown rewards or for the July rewards or special login rewards, you can have at least a 10,000 lapis if you pull every day or if you log in every day. So that's a very good thing. Next would be our second anniversary special reward. So there is a special anniversary reward which gives you a super premium 10 plus 1 ticket, which is guaranteed a at least 4-star and above ticket. All of the 11 pulls would be a 4-star guaranteed, minimum 4-star, and also a of course there will be a higher chance of getting 5-star units from this pool. And sadly, they didn't announce if we're going to have like just like in Japan, which is a 5-star guaranteed unit or unit selection, 5-star unit selection for that thing. So I'm just a little bit of sad for that, but this or for that for these rewards are very good for the second anniversary at least. Better than we got nothing wrong. So next is their announcement for there's a special units from Festa 2017 which is will be available on the unit summon pool now from the Final Fantasy and Festa. So you can get now the Sakura, Fina, Laswell, Jake, and also Lead for that matter. So actually I didn't know what their names are. So but if you don't know why on we don't have this, they are only just given for those who who came from the Final Fantasy Brave X's Fan Festa awards or rewards, and now we can have those. So I think they didn't tell us if it will be on what it will be a summon pool or will it be from the Final Fantasy maybe a raid for that, and we can get those from the raids. So they didn't say on how we can get them, but at least we can now have them, which many of Final Fantasy Brave X's player are really want to get those. So next, see, the next would be there's a player support campaign. So for the player support campaign, it will be come on the second year anniversary. So there is a second year anniversary giveaway. So and also there's a free daily summon for the whole anniversary period. Next would be there's a 50% chance smuggle for the rewards, and also there's a free friend point campaign. So for those who are have a very high friend point campaign, so you can now just get those. But they didn't announce on what are we going to pull for the friend point campaign. Previously, we can get a trust muggles, 5% trust muggles from those friend point campaigns. And then there's also a half energy campaign, so you can just have energy on those. I think on the daily or the story events or story mode of the game. And I don't really know if it's also on the vortex gates. So there is also the amazing enhancements which gives us the when you're fusing the cactuar dunes, or when you're fusing cactuar dunes on your units to get your units level up, and also the great success and also the amazing success. So there, that's a good thing for those who are new players and also who are leveling up their units. Next would be the enchanted maze or the new stage. So I think that would be the, as earlier said, there is a trust mogul for those stages. So it's a very good thing. There is, and also they said that it will not come on the on in one time. It will come in from portions. That, for example, it will come for a first week would be the free daily summon, or it may go with the have energy campaign and the amazing enhancement. So it will not come in one time only, so it will be divided into groups. So next would be the us the producers portion of the game. So they told us, or they asked on when there will be a reload button, when will be the 7 stars unit will come, and also when will be the time that we can now fuse the cactuars, in which case before we or right now we can only fuse 5 metal cactuars for a unit. And also, when why do we or why the global are having delayed on the trials that we have in or in Japan. They already have strong trials, but in global we are now behind for more than 6 months for that. So Hiroki said that for the trials of in Final Fantasy Brave X, they have a different development settings for Japan. So Japan has different development, and also global has different development. They're thinking, or they're balancing for, or thinking for the whole players around playing Final Fantasy Brave X, because if they can have a, or if the units out there is or capable in killing the more stronger units for this matter. That's why they're telling us, they're considering for the new bosses or trial bosses. So but now lately they are now trying to give another few hard bosses on us, which is the Tegmine for this week, and then other units for that. So which is gives a more difficulty in fighting those bosses. And they're apologizing for the delays. And now let's move on for the other news, and also on what are the announcements from the previous questions. So next would be now, for version 3.0, there is a fusion of XP units and also the pots for the like LB pots, HP, magic pots, like that. And now you can now fuse Metal King Cactuars with from level 1, so it will be a max of level 60 for, and you will receive a lot of experience for that. So the Metal King Cactuar can now be leveled, so you can now fuse Metal King Cactuars the for having the experience, and then when you fuse it, it will just give max out 100 for your units. So next would be, you can now just fuse not with a maximum of 99 units selectable for fusion. So today we can only fuse 5 units max for each of our units. So but now you but in the updates we can now at least have a maximum of 99 units selectable for the fusion. So it's a very good thing because we can now have a maximum, or we can now fuse that many metal cactuars for our units and also other units, so you can just fuse many units for the units that you want to level up or you want to enhance. So let's move on. So also there is a reload button, which is they will be making they will be removing reset button and put the reload button in there. So what are the reload button do? What does the reload button do? So on turn 1, for example, you have a 4 onion, or you have 2 onion knights, 2 sephiroth, and then 2 tidus. So for turn 1, so you put a onion cutter on both of your onion knight, and then also you put a you put, or you use the skill of sephiroth, the heaven swept, and then for the last you put a check shot both on your both tidus unit. So and then for turn 2 you just want to repeat it, so but you want to chain for again, but not just putting or clicking the repeat button. So you can just, for turn 2 you can just click the reload button, and then they will do the same, or they will cast the same or the previous skills that you used for them, and then they will not use it immediately, but you can now click them for that, for each of unit, which they will recast those units. So if you, for turn 2, if you click the reload button, so the two of the onion nuts will now have a prepared onion cutter, and also for the sephiroths they will now have a prepared event swap, and also with the tidus with the prepared jack shot. So that's a good thing. It will be much easier for us to do, and also I think it will be also a good thing for those who are playing in the arena only to get for the biggest chain that you have, or if you're chaining with your ash. So next there will be other updates. So for other updates, you can now have, if you already Libra or analyze any unit, so you can now view them in the Fireplane view, I think. And then also for the awakening or the plus 2 abilities, which awaken abilities, you can now view there on in game or during the fight if you put hold on those abilities. So that's it. It's also a good thing. So when will be the version available? So the new version available will be on mid-July, or during the anniversary. So next would be the 7-star awakening. So there will the 7 stars awakenings will now available soon. So I think they didn't say when it will be. So I think it will be on the anniversary was for this matter. And so they also discussed on how to do the 7-star ability awakening. So in previous thing if you want to have a 6 stars. So you can have a one 5-star base or 5-star unit, and then you have to max it out at level 180, and then you'll just have to have a awakening materials for the to get the 6 stars. But now you can, for you to get the 7 stars awakening, you will need at least the two 5-star units, which the first one would be a 6-star unit, which is max at level 100, and then the other one, it doesn't matter if you already max it out at 6 stars or and one level 100, or if you only have a 5-star unit which is level 1. So the minimum requirement for this is a 5-star level 1 unit, which is the same that you are about to awaken for 7 stars. For example, you have a lightning 6 stars level 100, and you have another lightning which is a 5-star only and level 1 based, level 1. You just have to go to the awakening part of the units, and then you'll get the 5-star unit, and then transform it into an awakening crystal. So this awakening crystal is only limited for those who are with the with that same unit. So you can't use the, or if you, for example, you fused or you converted the 5-star lightning into a 7-star lightning crystal, you can't use it for, if you're using or making the 7 stars of, like for example Wilhelm, you can only use it for the lightning version. So be careful with that. So you really need to have at least a 5-star unit, same unit for that. And also they didn't say if what are the gil that you must spend on this, but in Japan they are spending for at least a 3 million for the 7-star awakening rewards, or 7-star awakenings. So next would be the Final Fantasy Brave X Fan Festa. It will be available for 2 days in December, so that would be December 8 and also December 9 in Long Beach, California, um, Dome, I think, or it's complex. I can't remember for that. So those who are in the California, near California, and also in the California, please give us a videos for the December Fan Festa, and you can also receive or have some activities right there, which is now the, so that you can, as Hiroki said, you can now enjoy rather than the only stage activities. So again, this is again guys, so E3 is now done, and we all have a very many news and updates for early June or mid June, and also for the whole of July, which is there is so many summon tickets and also events and also new updates. So thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Bye.